that Rational Test Workbench is installed on the Mac, the next step is to get the build tools installed because we're going to need to rebuild any application that we're going to test to link in the RTW libraries. Those build tools are installed by downloading them from a web server that RTW runs. So you could put RTW on a completely separate machine from where you're doing the builds. That may be the case in a more production-like environment. Just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to just keep it simple and put them both on the same machine. So let's open up and I will browse to the location of this of my RTW. Keep it simple with localhost here. Since I'm on the same machine, obviously, if I were not, I would need to use the qualified domain name. Instructions for Android and iOS. Let's pick iOS. And the first thing you need to do is download and unpack the linked archive. So if I download this, and then we'll go into my download locations here, I can find in my downloads, I have a package that's been unpacked here with a bunch of folders in it. I'm going to move this or copy it into my documents directory just so that I don't overwrite that by accident or something in my downloads directory. So here it is, and the key one that you're going to be working with is the build script folder. It has a number of shell scripts in it. The most important one here is probably RTW build Xcode. So let's bring up a terminal. And move down into the build script directory. These scripts are what we're going to need to use to rebuild the application with linking in our libraries. As I said, the RTW build Xcode is the key one here. Here's the syntax for that, and you can find more in the docs on this, but let's go ahead and give a path to the Xcode project. Xcode project is, Xcode is Apple's IDE, and the project file ends with a .xcodeproj suffix. Let me find mine here. Okay, so that's my Xcode project. The next piece of that command is, where do you want it to be installed? I'm going to install it on a device. So I have I'm sorry, I missed a step. The next piece is actually the RTW server URL. Now, this is all you want. Don't put a slash on the end of there. Don't put /mobile on the end of there. It's not very forgiving, and if you put those on there, the build won't get uploaded to your Workbench. Okay, so now I'm going to choose device, and I have an iPhone connected here, and it's connected by USB. So when I run this command, what's going to happen is it's rebuilding the app, first of all, and then it's going to upload it to the device through the USB cable, and it's also going to upload it to the Workbench. So we'll be ready to start testing them once we have that installed. We can start creating a test. Here you see it's searching for devices on USB, and it's found my iPhone. And then the last step you see here is actually a curl command where it uploads it to the Workbench. So let's see what we have here. If we look at the device, wake it up here. Now you see the calculator app is on the device. If I go to my test Workbench, you should see an application, an incoming application, and we can choose to put that into project right away if we want to here. Okay, so now we have the application on the device and in the workbench.